Ben is here. I see him. So welcome to the last episode of Midnight with Mallory. Saying the name kind of feels awkward because I'm saying my own name, but whatever. So it's the last show, and that means that I'm graduating in 2 weeks, and that also means that 2017 is right around the corner. Very sad, but the thing I'm most upset about is becoming an adult, because that's just not exciting, right? Okay. The worst part, though, is that I have watched myself and my friends grow up into adulthood, okay? The first time I realized I was becoming an adult is when my roommate got really drunk and we were trying to put her to bed at 1:30 in the morning, and she was fighting us because she wanted to do laundry. She wanted to do laundry at 1:30 in the morning, got mad at us, trampled my other friend to go upstairs and do laundry. We finally get her in bed, and the worst part is we all go to sleep. We all go to sleep and we're just sleeping. The next morning we go to check on her and she did her laundry in the middle of the night. What? That is not what I strived for when I thought I was going into adulthood. Are you joking? That was just terrible. And then the next part I realized I was becoming an adult is when I went to my hometown, and I was sitting with my friends that I was growing up with, and that I was just, had a lot of experiences with growing up. And one of my guy friends, he had a few beers, and then he just looks at me very seriously, and I was like, oh man. And then he was like, I gotta tell you something. And I was like, he's about to confess his love for me, or something weird. And this kid is weird, so I was not about it. And then he was just like, I am so sorry, because when we played hide and go seek around your block when we were growing up, I never looked for you. What? That's such a disappointment. I look forward to hide and seek. The only reason why I want to have kids is to make them play hide and seek with me, because none of my friends will play hide and seek with me. But then the worst part about being an adult, and this happened last year, and then I was just like, I'm done, because my Christmas list is literally rent, car insurance, gas, car payment. I found this in my bag, and I was like, I'm gonna put it on, because it's my true self. So, here it is, my cheetah onesie. Anyway, another thing that sucks about adulthood, this is not working good with my blazer, but, I'm still gonna work it, is applying for jobs. Because I can't just tell the job, listen, I'm awesome, hire me. They want to know all of these good things that I've done in college that don't involve going to the pub or eating pizza at 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's very sad. It really hurts my feelings, because all I want to do is just be like, hire me. I will do, your work, you know what I mean? And I don't know, adulthood just sucks. So I guess I'm gonna have to stop talking to the geese in the Walmart parking lot so I don't look crazy. I wish I actually didn't do that, but I do. Oh man. So with that being said, we have a variety of guests here tonight, okay? We have a musical guest who absolutely blew my mind the first time I heard her. So if she doesn't blow your mind, then your music taste probably sucks. And then I'm also honored to have a woman here who is taking over Dr. Phil's position. She knows everything there is to know about life, and then I have another guest who is here to help us plan our financial goals for 2017. So the show is gonna be lit, okay? So just keep on watching, but until we come back, there's a nice video of me living my best life in California. So watch that. Stay tuned. calm down, guys. Thank you. I realized in the previous segment I was saying 2017. I meant 2018. I just wanted to clear that up. My head is just, finals. But today I wanted to bring someone on who can really help us benefit our future in our everyday lives. With the holidays right around the corner and the beginning of a new year, we need to have some advice about how to live financially. And there's a lot of money being spent right now, and I just can't afford that because I'm too busy eating avocado toast or something, So here with us today is Michael Cronin. Welcome. And he is a professional broke person.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Yeah. So tell me about your story. Like, when did you first become broke? And
It all started when I wanted to better my education, and I went to college.
Yeah.
I realized that later on that a loan was something that you had to pay back, and not free money for being alone. Because I tried to stay alone as long as possible, and now it's not by choice.
Okay, so do you have any strategies or advice to newly broke people?
Yeah, get used to it.
So, like, where's your favorite place to eat? Like, do you starve? How do you?
Well, fortunately, the students here at ISU, they have a lot of money from their parents, and therefore, I end up going to the dining center and going through the trash. Most people don't end up finishing what they've already started. And if you haven't noticed, there's an abundance of corn in Illinois.
Yeah.
So I feed myself off of that.
Yeah, I actually.
Have you tried some of the corn here? It's
Yeah.
GMO free. It's delicious.
So, did you hear her laugh? Okay. So, what is your favorite part about the cornfields? Because mine is going in there and then like hiding and just jumping out at cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part is ultimately the fact that I don't die. I get to eat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You are so grateful. You're
I
so
really
positive.
am. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Wow, it's so great to see a positive,
Thank you.
nearly homeless person.
Yeah, nearly.
Yeah, nearly. Not yet, but on
Close.
on the edge.
Luckily, there's a lot of parking garages here at ISU.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get shelter.
Yeah.
whenever
I feel like
can.
you're on that verge where you start, walking around and you're just like, don't push me, because I am close to the edge, Okay.
I sing that every day.
Yeah. So, what do you do for income? Like, do you have any type of money? Do you collect pennies? What do you do?
Well, I like to say that I'm sort of a salesman. I go around to these parties that I'm not invited to, and I take the cans and I sell them for a nickel a piece. So.
Wow. You really know how to make a profit.
Yeah. I'm also a full-time disappointment to my father. That one doesn't pay as well.
Yeah, I could see that. So, it's not what I meant to say.
No,
It's what I meant to say, though.
It's what
Okay.
people are thinking.
Yeah. So, could you tell me a little bit how you keep a positive mindset when you are so broke? Like, what are your strategies to be happy?
Okay, yeah. I made up kind of like a three-step list, kind of in my own way. Number one, if you want it, you can't afford it. So stop wanting things.
That's true. Good
Number
motto.
2 is the human body can survive 7 days without food and 2 without water. Never mix those up. It won't go well. And number 3, kill your dreams. Dreams are for the wealthy. I'm happy. I really am. You just gotta, enjoy the simple things.
Yeah.
I'm inside right now, so I'm happy.
Okay, that is great.
Yeah.
Do you have a way for like transportation? Do you walk or do you drive? And if you do drive, like, how do you conserve gas?
I don't drive. I mostly There's a lot of buses
Okay.
that go by, so luckily sometimes I'll catch a ride and I'll
Hang on?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, I love the breeze. I love the wind in my hair. I just feel free,
Yeah. So when you say like you can't go without water
Yes.
for 2 days.
For more than 2 days. Never get that mixed up.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact, yes.
What source did you get that from? Yeah.
Just
That's okay.
personal experience.
Okay. Oh.
I found a lake though. It's okay.
Okay, that's where I was going. I was like, where do you get your water from?
Oh yeah.
Like Bloomington?
Well, there's like ponds.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, and it rains quite often.
Yeah.
Here, so I just stick my head.
That's a good
Yeah.
strategy. So last thing,
Mm-hmm.
do you have anything that you would like to say to the people in the crowd, or maybe to your mom or your dad?
Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. Dad, can I get $20? And to everybody else, just don't take it for granted. Don't spend your money. Save it, and don't go to college.
College is the worst. That's where it's the government.
It's where they get you. It's where they get you.
Well, thank you so much for blessing us with your insight to being broke.
I'm blessed.
You really made an impact here tonight, and I'm so glad that you were able to come and share all of your knowledge with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Take
you.
my yes.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more special guests.
You're Beyonce?
Yes.
What's up, Josh? What are you up to? Nothing much, just waiting on class to start.
Nice. Want a chip?
No, but I think you should have some Listerine.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now we are here with Katie Keplinger, and I don't know if you guys know this, but she knows everything in the world, so she's taking over Dr. Phil's place in a few years. We hope. That's what we're hoping.
My aim's 5.
Okay, 5 years? Okay. So we have pulled some people from the audience who have questions for us, whether it's advice or just something that they want to ask us about life or anything. So we have our first guest, and just please say your name and why you're here today.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Rodriguez. I'm so happy to be here, Mallory. I love your show. I love you. So my question is, so sometimes, you're in a conversation and there's this word that comes up and people always cringe at it, but I think it's a useful word in conversation. What is your opinion, or how can I stop saying the word moist? Because I know a lot of people have a problem with it. I don't really know why it makes people uncomfortable because, like you're describing a cake, like it's so moist. Like, I don't really know how else to describe it. Can you help me?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I am a 100% advocate for using the word moist.
Agreed. Moist is a great word.
It is. Today I had a pumpkin bar that somebody made me, and I took a bite and I was like, oh my gosh, this pumpkin bar is so moist. So
She's the example of why people have a problem with the word moist, because people use it in weird contexts, so that's why people are uncomfortable with it. But honestly, moist is a cooking term. How else can you describe a perfectly cooked cake? It's moist.
But how do I use it in an inappropriate way if it is an appropriate word and I'm describing the cake as being
But when you say
moist?
this is so moist,
because
just say it's moist.
because
you add the emphasis on it, and that's when it becomes serious.
because the word moist is fun to say. Moist.
Just keep it simple and plain, moist, and people won't be annoyed.
Okay. Our next guest is I don't know who, but here they are.
Alrighty. What's going on, people? What's going on? Hey, how you doing, Mouse? Long time fan of the show, bro. Can I call you Mouse? Of course I can call you Mouse. Anyway, here's my question, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you two over there, if you could be like a dude for like a month, what would you do with your dude body?
Ooh.
Well, we're gonna keep it clean. Okay, we're gonna keep it clean. But I would just like to know what it's like to go swimming as a male. Because males don't have to wear swimming suit tops. And they don't have to jump off of the diving board and everything just fall off. So that's probably what I would do. What would you do?
I would just like to know what it would like to be a little more free, So
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Because males have the opportunity, not that females don't, but they can free the nip without it
Yeah.
being a huge problem.
Yeah. So we're keeping it PG.
I'm sorry. Oops.
You did it again.
Okay, our next person is up for question.
Hi, Mallory. I'm your biggest fan, and I just have a really big question. I don't know if it's important or not, but I just really want to ask you. Oh, sorry, I'm really nervous. If you jumped off a bridge, if a friend jumped off a bridge, would you also jump off the bridge?
I have personal experience in this advice.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
I'm gonna take lead on this one.
Start off.
I don't have any personal experience with bridges, but I've had a cliff experience where a good close friend of mine asked me to jump off a cliff because she was doing it. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't really want to. So I found a peer pressure, and I climbed up about a 25 foot cliff. We were on the Kickapoo River in Wisconsin. And I'm jumping, I'm looking. I'm like, that's far. So I was like, should I do it? Should I not do it?
You did it, didn't you?
I did it.
No.
So, but this is the consequence, and this is where I say, no, you don't jump off the bridge, because I jumped off the cliff and I broke my leg. And I had to float down the river for an hour.
An hour?
Yeah. And I had to kayak myself an hour down. This is a true story.
I would have loved to see this.
It was, I didn't cry once.
Wow, you were
I was like, paddle, paddle, get me to a hospital.
I have
So don't do it. That's my advice.
I have different experience. I would normally say, yeah, do it. But when you're asking me, I'm usually the person that's jumping off first and trying to get everybody else to jump. So I would say yes, so then we could all die together. Yeah.
So no.
So we have one more question left. Please.
Hey, it's me again. Hey. So I have this squirrel friend, and I kind of blamed him for stealing my corn, and now he doesn't come around anymore. And I was wondering if you could help me try and resolve this conflict issue.
Did he steal the corn?
I am so sorry.
No, I ate it and I forgot about it, but I did blame him.
Oh, so I'm sorry about your loss. This is the first thing I want to say.
Yeah, it's really sad.
But you can't blame the squirrels for your problems.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to embrace that you ate the corn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Personal acceptance will get you far.
Yeah. Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Can I borrow $20?
No.
That's going to be a no.
No.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks. We have one more question left, please. Oh, wow, I love your shirt.
Thank you so much. I didn't know I'd be this nervous until right now. Hi, Beyonce. Such a big fan. I'm a way bigger fan than Cheryl over there. I just wanted to announce that because she thought she was the biggest fan.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways,
We're all friends
so
here.
I have this situation. So this guy that sits behind me in class, he always every 5 minutes, and it's always every 5 minutes, he whispers in my ear odd words like cheese balls or panties, and while caressing my left shoulder. So the other day, he decided to say cheese balls ? As like cheese balls. So I was like, oh, okay. Is that gonna be a date or not? What do you think? Should I say yes?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Unless they're pub cheese balls, then yes.
Pub cheese balls, they're $4 today.
Yes.
No promos
Everyone
for
go
them.
to the
Oops,
pub.
never mind.
But yeah.
That's all we have right now. Okay? That's all we have right now, but we will be back with a brilliant musical guest, so stay tuned.
Dude, turn off the water. You're psychotic. You've literally been in here forever.
Time out. Before you have sex, make sure your partner always gives you consent first. Otherwise, it's rape. Consent. Pass it on.
Only 54% of college students regularly use a condom during sex, so make sure to stop by the G-Spot today to pick up your free condoms. Safe sex. Pass it on.
1 in 4 students will get an STI in college, so make sure you're scheduling regular appointments with Student Health Services. STIs. Don't pass it on.
So, to close out the show, we have Sarah Ford with us. She blew my mind when I heard her sing for the first time this weekend, so I cannot wait for you guys to be blown away from her. But first, I would like to say a big thanks to Bob, Laura, Andrew, Rob, Scott, Christina, Alan, and every single one of my special guests and everybody who supported me through this, because my dreams would not be able to come true without all of you guys. And it's been a treat to be here, and it's been a snack to be here and to put on the show for you. And hopefully it'll be real one day, and I'm gonna have all of you guys in my first show. But with that being said, here's Sarah. Make sure you shed a tear or a happy tear. It's more so happy tears because she's beautiful. She just makes me want to like soak in her music. That was weird. So have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for supporting me. And take it away. Thank you.
I've been hiding from playing what's in my heart. I only write what I'm feeling, and it's so hard. To be let down again makes me feel so damn tired. You told me you care, but now I know that you're a liar. You don't deserve my words, and after all I've heard, I've got one thing to say, then I'll be on my way. This song is not for you, it's for me. To finally let you go and be at peace. I never knew such rage, but when I see your face, I wonder how I could be so naive. This song is not for you, it's for me. I look back on the songs I wrote for you, and now when I play them I feel like a fool. I don't let myself live with any regrets, but I take back when I said I'd do it again. You don't deserve my words, but after all the hurt, I know I'm better off now that you are gone. This song is not for you, it's for me. To finally let you go and be at peace. I never knew such rage, but when I see your face, I wonder how I could be so naive. This song is not for you, it's for me. I hope when you come back and ask me how I am, my silence will remind you of all you had. 'Cause I have learned my lesson, and I know my worth. I may be on my own, but I can bring you down to earth. This song is not for you, it's for me. To finally let you go and be at peace. I never knew such rage, but when I see your face, I wonder how I could be so naive.